Ready. Edit unit. Entering. Uniform name option is set to current. Jersey. Pants option is set to. Pants option is set to. Pants option is set to orange pants. Socks option is set to black. Shoes option is set. Shoes option is set to white and secondary color cleats. Entering. Warning pop-up. Your opponent has left the session. You will now be entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering. Searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Ready. Edit unit. Entering. Pants. Socks option is set to black. Shoes option is set to. Shoes option is set to black. Shoes op. Notification. One of your favorites. PROTHER_SOLO. Notification. Tip. Set which notification. Jersey option. Jersey. Pants option is set to orange pants. Ready. Home team selection. Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play calls. Normal. Categories. You have onside pace. Normal.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Corner. You be blessed. YSAL. You be blessed.
To show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And some room to work. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Coach suggested Big Nickel. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Covers, cover, LB blitz.
Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. He breaks the tackle. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
Categories. There are 2 subcategories. Options set to overachieve predicted plays. Coach suggestions.
Now it makes 2nd down easy. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can run it. Still in a great position. Let stay ahead of the chains.
There are 2 categories. You have 16 options.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
And I think that was step 1 for this offense. You didn't want to start backed up, but you did on this first drive. Nice job getting that first down, creating a little bit more space. Now I look to see if they get back on script, maybe get aggressive and see what this offense does today.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Cover C, SSL, cover 2, cover 3, cover 3 sky.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line.
Audible.
Running to Green. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
On the ground, it's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
goodness, that is the way you blow up a play. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown aside.
Cover 6 trap, LB blitz, WS blitz, cover 3 sky.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Carr. Fires to the right. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The kick is on its way. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line.
Coach Jet HP's YSAL.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Corner.
Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Tight end finds a soft spot. And boy, it's too close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
As they get set to snap and just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quickly complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Categories, you have 14 options, all bonus selected. Entering play call, 66, empty and mesh post. Player, there are a trio from pistol, pistol, empty, drips.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He wants to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteer! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There are 8 categories.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gets you back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Entering play call. Big nickel. Nicky. 3, 3, bot. There. 3, 3, 2 to 4. 3, 3, 2 to 4 single muck. Over. Cover 6 Willie.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yes.
To the air. It's Carr. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because when he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's got it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Entering play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Play call. Formation. Single. Shot. Tight slot. Trick. Punt. Cheat. QB wrap.
Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Got his man out of the backfield. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Entering desync pop-up. A desync has occurred. The scores, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. End game. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Notification. PROTHE. Home team selection. Ready. Ready. Edit unit. Entering uniform name option is socks option is set to socks option is set to black socks. Shoes option is set to white and secondary color cleats. Shoes option is set to black and primary color cleats. Shoes option is set to black and secondary color cleats. Pants option is set to smoke. Pants option is set to black. Pants option is set to orange pants. Ready. Home team selection. Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
You'd be blessed.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. And they're not on the same page there.
Entering play call.
Well, seeing these early season top 25 matchups, you can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense
Entering
tremendous
play
field
call.
position.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Play favorites. There are 6 categories. There
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal.
Spread.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
15 options.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line line
Pass.
defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Entering play
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-way scoring.
Outside base. Entering desync pop-up. A desync has occurred. The scores, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. End game. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Selected. Ready. Team settings submenu. Edit uniform. Enter. Pants option is set to black. Pants option is set to orange. Socks option is set to black socks. Shoes notification. One of your favorites. Shoes option is set to black cleats. Shoes notification. PRO'd. Shoe. Home team selection. Ready. Team ready. Home team selection. Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
And the Volunteers about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Tackling, string, safety net, safety with option, coach suggestion. Big nickel, oversheet. There are two categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 draft is selected.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Option is set to over G. 22 plays. You have 12 options. Big nickel. Over G. There are LB blitz. Cover 3 sky.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Entering
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Outside, seam flood. Pass.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Rushes on him. Got his man to the left. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going for 6. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
They'll go to the ground.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude. They didn't.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That throw and catch are a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup and get it to him, let him do the rest.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get more ready. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he
Entering
can
play
do.
call, coach
They were
suggestions,
all
priority
over him,
categories,
nowhere to go as that
options,
third down
coaches
play
selected.
turned into a disaster. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make
Entering
the
play
stop, and
call,
that's where they'll put it in play.
6 categories, we have 15 options, LB blitz is selected.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Pauling. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
So here is the Tennessee offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored it.
It's a seam wide open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Right on the money. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing on the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running the football, nowhere to go.
And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. It came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, looking to throw away downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. sure happened today.
2-4 low.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Fields. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Complete downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
Entering play clock zone blitz formation. Big nickel 3 blitz 2-4 nickel blitz 2. LB Delaware was free.
First play of the period will be a second down.
Seam flat. Audible.
To the air, it's Carr. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Plucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The ball's headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Preload HP screen.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Empty and stick.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it, thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Wide open spaces. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Empty and up. GL render. UV blast. AHP blast. Empty and mesh post.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Big nickel. Overaching area to get LB blitz. WS blitzed. Cover 2. SS. Cover 6. Cover 3 match.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. LB blitz. Cover 3 match.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Spread.
To the air, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
SS blitz.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame.
Cover
What
2
does the top
contain.
5 ranking mean for week 1?
Cover 4
Optimism,
cons.
hope. Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Cover 1. Cover 3 doesn't match.
29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
MTN slot wheel.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
Play call.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
QB Blast. AHB Blast. MTN Mesh Post. AHB Blast.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Entering MTN slot wheel.
We're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
A 1st down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Quarterback now breaking the field. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen. Get ready for the run. Less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Entering play call.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead.
Entering play call, formation, there are 6. 4, big nickel. Nickel. 3, low. Play call.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Makes the grab, it's Pauly. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Cover 4 drop.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guys. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
AHPN full screen. Tabber.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Aguilar. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, so maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Options up to a selected.
The Volunteers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not much room. It's touchdown, Irish. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 6 options. QB3 is selected.
So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have FIDOT. Coaching, there are 2. Normal. Coaching, normal.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Player, error. Pistol. Empty trip. Speed option. UV blast. Speed trips. Juice.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Jet WR mid-screen.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Takes the easy completion. He's loose. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Entering play call.
Yeah, great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
30 categories. Coach suggestion. Swim HP cross screen. AHP angle screen.
And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Fires to the tight end. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20.
LB Blitz, WS Blitz 2.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back is Carr. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short. kind of step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt coverage unit.
There are 8 categories. We have 13 options. HB zone WK is selected.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. He's got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
13 options.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The Vols pump to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. A lot of defenders around on that screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Entering play call. Split throws. Zone blitz.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Spread.
To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Love. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Entering play formation.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Pauling. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with a minute and a half to go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. On the run, it's Locke. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downfield. Go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Pauling. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Jimmies.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Got room on the return. At the 20. Touchdown Volunteers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Entering play call.
Just one moment and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Options, cover 3 matches selected. Rush outs, free high. Covers, temperature.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score.
Entering play call, split, penny.
Notre Dame, 7.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. got it in the middle. It's Pauling.
Entering
He
play
is
call.
not
Coach
going to get there.
suggestions.
Stop
Error
short
6
of the line to gain, and it'll be
formation.
fourth down.
Error 3. Sugar
Listen,
free.
you hear all the time about how
Formation.
important it is to stay on schedule
Number
offensively,
1, Robert
right? And
Chris.
this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this.
Touchdown ball! And the route is on.
Salt into the wounds, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 5 over Northwestern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Wide. Over Storm Reef. Number 1 hole.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Dropping back, it's Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Finds his tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth.
Formation errors 4. Coach suggests played high favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 17 options.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
There are 6 categories. You have 17
No hesitation, no
options.
trying to baby the ball in there. He
Selected.
just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it. They get the fourth down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's into a buzzsaw in this game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
You have 17 options.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Empty RPO. Recent coach suggestions. Inside zone.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, it's out! Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Brings it in down the left side. Step there, he was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down into the big pickup of the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for the end zone. A missed opportunity on that errant pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against them like important save the sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage, or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Love. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions.
Entering play call onside base. There are 3 categories based on side.
And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Zone.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. And he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Now don't forget, I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Free key, you have 3 options. Prevent is selected.
One more play to pad the stats.
Yes.
To the air. It's Carr. Release to the back. Makes the catch. It's Love. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Options. And free key is selected.
Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's good.